This is Severe MMA. We're here at GTFP 7, and we're alongside returning Chris. And I've always said Miah. It's Miah. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna get it right. Chris, Miah, it's been. I got so many questions to ask. It's been so long since we've seen you in the cage. Why?
I fought Jared in last match. Jared Brooks. He's in the UFC now at flyweight, and really I outgrew that weight class. But an opportunity to come up to fight in a World Grand Prix against the best guys. And that's what I wanted to do, test myself against them. A lot of guys are picking the fights. There was the best guys in the whole world outside the UFC in that tournament, so I wanted to fight in it. Then after that, I had a couple of injuries, and at the same time, I changed training camps. So I knew Brad reached out to me. He'd seen that I had a lot of talent, but I weren't putting the pieces together a lot. I was kind of good at boxing, good at jiu-jitsu, good at wrestling, but I weren't an MMA fighter as such. And so I've spent a lot of time with Brad and Team Titan and great sparring partners down there. But I've had injuries along the way. I had 2 pullouts on me. I pulled out of a fight. But the whole time I was training and doing training camps, so I was improving. I think a lot of people were sleeping on that, thinking I was the guy at 125. My training now is better than ever. I'll give a couple of shout-outs. I got One Punch, Nathaniel Wood, Dan Woodin at Titan, people like that. Currently, loads of guys at Titan. Tom Breeze in Birmingham, which is massive. Me and him started very young, and the fact that he's running jiu-jitsu in Birmingham is going to make Birmingham's MMA scene go through the roof. Damien China, and then my boxing coach Stephen McCall and Frankie Gavin. If you Googled any of them and you looked them up, there ain't no better in Europe who I'm training with now.
Look, the word prospect was used with you when you started. We're not going to use the word how far do you want to take this? Because I think we're looking at somebody who's going to rank in the world. Is that where do you want us to go?
Yeah, I believe I should have been a world champion 2 years ago, and for whatever reason I was meant to fight Rani at flyweight. Obviously he got injured, I got injured. I fought Daniel Barres, who he won last week. We trained with each other the other week actually. Congratulations to him, he's improved so much. He's a legit world champion now. I'd like to pick up a legit world title, whether it's in Western Europe or Asia or the world, and eventually I'd like to compete with the best guys in the world. I've sparred the best guys in the world for the past 3 years at different various places. I know my level. I've just got to. Professional sports is a lot of luck. I'm aware of that. Even getting to the UFC is a lot of luck. So for me, it's just I want to fight the best guys and show those who know will know how good I am.
Yeah, I don't want to be disrespectful of anybody you fought or any of your opponents, but is it fair to say that perhaps you bring a level of professionalism that some of the rest that they don't yet?
Yeah, I take this very, very seriously, but I think everyone now is training. I mean, maybe I don't know. My training partners, like for example Nathaniel, he's cage world world champion now. He's training every day of the week, getting in a solid session a day. He ain't fighting for February, March. So he's professional. He's still in the gym lifting straight after a fight, working on strength conditioning. I think the guys I train with, Tom Breeze, I've never seen a more dedicated guy than him. Even when he was at ACS surgery doing gymnastics every day. So the people I associate myself with are very, very professional, so I have to replicate that. Otherwise I feel like I'm getting left behind. My main sparring partners are like Nathaniel and Aidan Lee, and them two are going places, and I plan to go places too.
Well, I have no doubt that you're going to go places. Welcome back to the UK MMA scene. You've just beaten Jack Owen. Jack Owen, undefeated as a pro, undefeated as an amateur. This was a tough kid. Why did this fight make sense to you?
Well, I was looking for a fight at bantam. I thought I was on the Bama card in December, and things fell through, so I was left without a fight this year. Brad was ringing around trying to find opponents, and we got offered golden ticket. Got offered Chris Garrett or Jack Owen. I've trained with Chris and my friends, so the choice was, well, I'm a little bit heavy. I was a little bit heavy, I was walking around about 72 kg, so I thought, fuck, I'll fight at featherweight, I didn't quite realise he was so tall and big, but, I truly believe I can knock anyone out at 45, 35, 25, I need to improve, but I'm gifted in that way that I feel I can knock anyone out.
Last question and we'll let you go. I think it doesn't matter, fly, feather, bantam, don't matter, but where do you think home will be for you? Where do you feel like, because you've done it all now, you fought at those weight classes, where do you feel I'm at my best here?
I feel like I'll be at my best at bantam when I take things seriously. As much as I enjoyed tonight, I kind of know I would have to grow to be a featherweight, as in I'd have to fill out, and then there's conflicting conflicting training mechanisms for what I'd need to do to be fit for a fighter. It's all right looking good, but you need and being a bit bigger. But so bantamweight will probably be my home. But you never say never. Never say never. Definitely won't be flyweight.
I'm just so pleased that you're back in the UK MMA scene. I mean, again, for guys like you were there when we first started sticking our own. Chris Miah is your GTFP featherweight champion, but this is a warning to the world and Europe. The boy's coming.